Sad news. You won't believe which 5 Tottenham players are injured. It was recently confirmed that some of these 5 injured players will be able to return to the Tottenham pitch ahead of the clash with Crystal Palace. Now, hold your breath, fans, as the team faces considerable challenges with its crucial stars facing injuries. But who are these key Tottenham players? When can we see them back in action? Get ready, because I'm going to reveal the latest updates and the situations of these players and what could happen in Spurs' next big challenge against Crystal Palace. But before we get into the details, leave a like on the video to strengthen the channel, and if you're not already subscribed, don't waste time and subscribe now so you can stay up to date with exclusive Tottenham news. After all, there's no shortage of good news around here. According to extremely reliable sources, Tottenham are currently going through considerable injury challenges, especially as they approach the clash with Crystal Palace, and up-to-date information on the team's stars is available. Tottenham's schedule was recently altered due to the rescheduling of the match against Chelsea. This change gave coach Ange Postecoglou a 2-week period to further develop his philosophy with the team. In addition, this break in the calendar has offered additional recovery time for injured players, bringing them closer to a possible return to the pitch. The next challenge against the Eagles is not only an opportunity for Tottenham to maintain their position in 4th place, but also represents a confrontation facing considerable adversity. Oliver Glasner, Crystal Palace's new manager, takes over after a 3-0 win over Burnley. Against this challenging backdrop, let's take a look at the latest information on the injuries affecting Tottenham's squad ahead of the eagerly awaited London derby against Crystal Palace. Well fans, let's now take a closer look at the physical condition of the 5 Tottenham players facing injury, exploring when we can anticipate their returns to action. As the clash with Crystal Palace draws closer, some key elements of Tottenham's squad face physical challenges that will prevent them from taking part in the game. Well, as far as the most recent injury is concerned, we focus on the talented Pedro Porro, a key player this season. His notable absence from the match against Wolves was due to a muscle strain in training. Postecoglou, the coach, shared an update, expressing optimism that Porro will be back in a few weeks, considering that the break between games will minimize his absence. His expected return date is set for the match against Crystal Palace on the 2nd of March. As for Ryan Sessegnon, who is facing his latest injury, his career has been marked by physical problems since his arrival at Tottenham, resulting in almost 12 months on the sidelines. After a brief return to the FA Cup, the centre-back had another setback, leading to surgery. The expected date of his return remains unknown at this time. Destiny Udogie, left-back, suffered a slight knock before the match against Wolves, causing him to miss the game. Postecoglou indicated that, with the break next weekend, we can expect him back to face Crystal Palace on the 2nd of March. Summer signing Manor Solomon has struggled for minutes this season due to a knee injury that has sidelined him since September. However, after a slight setback in his recovery, the winger is expected to return to action in March. Finally, Fraser Forster, the goalkeeper, is currently sidelined due to a fractured foot. Although his return date remains unknown, there are expectations that the goalkeeper will be back by the end of the season. The detailed analysis of each player's situation highlights not only the challenges facing Tottenham, but also points to the hope of having them back in the squad in the near future. However, with 5 crucial players facing injury at a crucial time of the season, the recent change in the calendar, due to the rescheduling of the clash with Chelsea, offered coach Ange Postecoglou a beneficial break to reinforce his philosophy on the team and allowed the injured players additional time to recover. Expectations are now turning to the imminent clash with Crystal Palace, where some of these players could return to the pitch, bringing an exciting turnaround for the team. In my humble opinion, the situation highlights the constant challenges that football clubs face, dealing not only with competition on the pitch, but also with injuries that can affect the consistency and performance of the team. The manager and the fans will certainly be hoping that the break and the injury updates can strengthen Tottenham to face the challenges ahead. The uncertainty surrounding the returns and the importance of these players in the team further intensifies the mood of anticipation. Now, fans, I want to know what you think. How are you taking these player injuries and the prospect of some crucial players possibly returning to the team ahead of the clash with Crystal Palace? What are your concerns and optimisms for Tottenham's next challenges? Share your opinion and take part in this exciting conversation in the comments about the future of your favorite team. And see you next time.